Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Hearthstone time.
This week's Tavern Brawl is going to be insane, and it's one of those ones that you can put a lot of thought and strategy into, and I didn't because I'm too lazy. But the concept here is you pick 10 cards as your deck, and then anytime you would draw a card, instead of drawing, note that it's not going to count as a draw effect for the Intrepid Reporter or whatever, you just discover a card, and the pool of cards from which you're discovering is your 10-card deck. So you're going to get probably a lot of copies of these cards. You're going to get them to some degree when you need them. Like you can take cheap cards early in a game and just take expensive cards late in the game with a fair degree of accuracy. I'm assuming for the purposes of this that you are given a deck sitting there. Like normally, even for brawls where you don't use the deck, you have a deck sitting there. I'm assuming that your deck sitting there is like 2 or 3 copies of every card that you have chosen, so that it counts as if you have duplicates in your deck. I'm assuming that you can't just take like Reno and Kazakh whatever and like obliterate everything by just like every third turn you like Reno your health back to full and Kazakh potion or whatever. So you note I have Nourish, so late in the game I can just draw tons of cards, which should be discovering lots of cards. I'm gonna pitch the mulch. I'm gonna pitch the Druid of the Saber. I really want to get Innervates and like accelerators and stuff. I could just get a terrible, terrible hand. I got both an Innervate and a terrible, terrible hand. Awesome. Discover a card. Jade Blossom, perfect. So my first turn is just Innervate out. So obviously Jade is my primary plan for victory. I have the Jade Totems in here. Just obviously shuffling more Jade Totems into your deck is completely and utterly pointless. You don't do that. It's just as a 1-mana give me Jade, because Jade is strong. I'm up against a rogue, so I'm concerned about the amount of enemy Jade that is going to be around. Is that from the enemy's deck, or just from the enemy class? It's from the enemy class, right? Nourish is super good. I think I want to take the Innervate, probably. Next turn I'll be able to play her. I don't need the Druid of the Saber or whatever. This is just, yeah, a random class card from your opponent's class. So that's good, because that means it's not giving me cards from my deck. Pretty spiffy. Especially if she has her own Jade. I don't want to feed it with, like, my Druidy awesome Jade. I'm sure there are some insane concepts you can end up with here. But it's also, 10 is a really interesting size, because that is a fairly small pool of cards to discover from. You have tremendous control over what you're going to get. My opponent's going to get infinite card advantage by doing that, for example. That seems to be her plan. Just, like, infinite card advantage. Makes sense. I'm pretty pro drawing cards, too. I have different methods. But, oh, the counterfeit coin. So that's the same as my Innervate, except that you're going more rush-based and you're doing that. Okay, see, now I need a mulch. Mulch it is. That set me back slightly. It wasn't the plan, but okay. Mulch is giving him a random creature in her hand, which is not good for me. Her concept seems fairly strong. But I'd rather give them a random creature than use the other card. You know the one. Do I take a Nourish now? Or do I take it? This is a tough choice. These are all cards that are very useful. So if I take an Innervate... No, I mean, if I take a Jade Idol, then I can play the Auctioneer, Innervate, play the Auctioneer, and then Jade Idol, and he'll Auctioneer me a card. So I think that's what I'm going to do. This drawing card is good. I'll always choose Jade. Job's done. Because there's no value to putting things in there. Okay, so drawing a card gives you a card that costs 1, so you can't go in to draw a card. So you can't go infinite. Seems to be a special rule here, I'm guessing. Okay, so just to stop us from going infinite. I had no idea it was going to do that. interesting. Wait, does this count as a spell for him? Because that would be... this must not count as a spell for things that trigger off spells. Because otherwise they're being silly.
So many
I mean, discovering is so much stronger than normal drawing that I can again, it would just basically go infinite a lot of the time. You stole a bite. That sort of bites. You're still being more aggressive, though. Interesting. We're gonna go innervate. Or no, wait, you killed my guy. Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, we're gonna go innervate because my auctioneer died. Peruse. Yeah, another innervate. Innervates are good for later. Mulch is good for if she gets her thing. Because again, I might not get mulch next time when I need it. I'm going to have lots of mana soon. You know what? I'm going to take that mulch just in case. I'm going to waste the innervate to cast Aya. I don't think there's a lot of value in killing those 2/1s, but I don't know. She could actually have cold bloods in there in order to go off combo style and deal like atomic damage when her first what's his name gets a chance to attack. So at this point, she knows I have the mulches available. I think a clever strategy, since my deck needs a little bit of time to ramp up, might be to try and set herself up to cast 2 of What's-His-Face in the same turn and hope I can't mulch them both. She's not going to be able to do that for a while, probably, although again, she has counterfeit coins in there. It's like a cheap-ass innervate. Wow, she mulched a pretty useful guy. I mean, she could have mulched something way more powerful, but seems annoying. Sapping her, that's fairly annoying, although I still get a guy when I resummon her. That's only slowing her down slightly. Alright, well, I don't need another one of her. Take the Jade Idol this time.
Golden Guard Girl's best friend.
My army's gonna get out of control pretty fast. Unless you can, vanish them or something. Oh man, I could have gotten this. I really like all the Shaman cards. I play them so often that I don't want to do that for everything, but, an Evolved Shaman could be pretty rough. How do you get that to work? I mean, Shamans have the Jade. The Jade things are great for Evolve because their casting cost goes up, right? So you keep jading it out and then, evolving them and then Jade Evolve, Jade Evolve. They don't have Innervate, though, and their Jade stuff isn't as super efficient necessarily as the Druid. Because I have 1-cost Jade things, which I can start nourishing and trying to draw a crap ton of things. Although it looks like I'm gonna get those Peruse cards instead, which means I will have to actually pay to draw more things. Oh, I can still get a lot of Jade. Preparation, sapper some more. Okay, it happens.
I give up.
She's gonna give up because she's actually kind of boned. And I was trying to decide, is it even worth blowing up that guy? I don't think so, because that guy will give her a ton of cards, which would help her to boost What's-His-Name. But that guy himself isn't going to kill me, and if What's-His-Name comes out, I'll mulch him. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep beating her down. Okay, that went according to plan. See if I can do it again. It definitely helps to get a good start. So yeah, what are all the cards I have in here? I have Aya, Auctioneer, Innervate, the Cheapo Druid, which against some, if they're trying to rush me, the Cheapo Druid might be useful. Normally it's not going to be that useful. I have Mulch, I have Jade Lotus, Jade Totem. I may have too much Jade stuff, but you want to have a really high chance to get 1 Jade card in every Discover. In case I want it. Not even probably going to take one every Discover, but I want them available. I am a little bit concerned by the things that a mage could be doing. Wait a second, so I can coin something up. I'm going to get rid of him and that. I'm going to keep the Jade Idol, because it's still pretty sweet. But I'd like to pitch those and get myself an Innervate. Innervate! No Innervate. Boo. She is still very flexible. What I like. Okay, well, you can generate a crap ton of defense. I'm going to have to kill a million things to get through you there, so understood. However, I'm going to do a lot of things. I think I'm going to save my coin, or am I? Oh, that's a tough one, because I could get innervates. Like, if I save my coin, then I can do this next turn, and that's pretty strong. But on the other hand, getting out more guys now would let me start killing through those. And the faster I jade it up, the faster I jade it up, right? Probably a mistake, but I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to wish I had that coin later, but, eh. Because the 2/2/1, A can't be shot, and B can start breaking through those guys. Now, she can just actually cast those every third turn, probably, maybe every second turn, if you're assuming that she's luckier in that department, if that's even what she needs. Of course, if she keeps choosing those, then she's not getting ahead in other ways. Having a mulch would probably be good. I'm going to take the nourish just in advance. It'd be good to have nourish later. I'll start slowly killing these guys, I guess. Could play a druid. That's like an investment in being able to kill more things in the future. You know what? I'm going to play a stealth druid. Stealth because I could have just killed another one right away. How much good does that do me? Because of this, she probably started with 1 or 2 in her starting hands and draw, and then she's still able to draw more. What secret is that? Are you going to duplicate stuff? Or, oh, innervate's good. Okay, let's see. Duplicating them would be silly. I mean, you're already getting a million of them. We're going to try and just Jade Blossom for now. Counterspell? No counterspell. There's a good chance there's a mirror entity there. I might, if I don't trigger it by doing random other things, I might just want to not cast any of my actual minions, which is pretty viable because I can just choose other things and keep getting Jade guys.
At last.
Kazakus, does he work? He does work in this format? That's ridiculous! Okay, I don't have him. I'd have to craft him. That is insanity that you can actually use the unique guy. Oh, that's so stupid. Because you just go Kazakus, Reno. That is, like, way dumber than even my fairly ridiculous strategy. Wow, that is nuts. It's going to kill off my whole army. I'm going to take this because I'm currently under the theory that I want to avoid casting dudes. He's probably going to get duplicated. I haven't hit you yet. Okay. You get duplicated. Not duplicate. Alright, well let's draw some cards. Actually, at this stage I could still gain mana crystals and be useful. Drawing cards is pretty good, but since I draw cards, it's probably going to give me those peruse cards where I have to spend mana to draw the cards. I'm going to gain the mana crystals this time, actually. I need all the help I can get. Hopefully next turn I can choose a nourish and then use it and then actually start doing stuff. I might regret not having just done it. But, yeah. As if, because you can get Kazakus once every 3 turns. These potions are insane. At least the drawing cards is giving you peruses and not real cards. I'm going to have the same problem. But, draw 3 peruses. That's a very smart decision on their part, because it also saves a lot of time. You can't just, like, waste all the time in the world discovering things. Or at least it doesn't, like, in the course of an action is all happening at once. As if what's his dumbass doesn't count, though. That's so insane. I'm not getting what I want, that's for sure. There we go. I'm not going to be able to win, though, if she just says, Kazakus, Reno, Kazakus, Reno. Oh, look, you win!
At last, a worthy disciple.
Because he scales over the course of the game. He can make cheap spells early on. Usually you don't, but he could. He could make a 1-cost spell that she could play right now that would still be fairly effective. But he can keep making the, 5-cost ones or whatever it is, and then as her mana gets up to full, she can start making his, 10-cost Insano spells. Yeah, and she can keep guessing up. Oh, that's so stupid. Like, really stupid. This is not super what I need. So if I cast this, I really gotta get some of my mana things. Draw 3 cards. I need the innervates to, keep stuff going, and I need Jade cards to, Jade. It's not, the right Jade cards. I think I should just play this now rather than risk getting screwed more, but... Again, if she doesn't have Reno in there, this is doable, but we haven't seen very many cards. All we've seen from her deck is a Secret, Mirror Image, and Kazakus.
Excuse me, you
Oh,
are
Medivh's
on
Valet.
fire.
He's pretty
Excuse
friggin'
me,
amazing.
You are on fire.
You can easily get the Secret. Even if you only play with 1 Secret, you've got a pretty good chance to get it going. If you have 2 Secrets in there, then it's nuts. That's probably too many Secrets. But yeah. We have not seen that many cards. There could easily still be Reno in there, in which case there's no chance. You should probably just concede if there's Reno. Although Jade guys get pretty big. Okay, so there's the Jade I need. The Auctioneer, I don't want to play a guy because I think they're just going to get mirrored. I already have 2 peruses in my hand. Let's just take the Jade Idol. That's what I'm perusing for anyway, right? Yeah. Okay, 2 swipes would clear all those, or no, it wouldn't clear all the guys. I should maybe hold off on that. I'll take it. I got 3 mana for this, and another 1 for that. So let's peruse 1 more, try to get more cheap Jade. Or Innervate. Do I really want to Innervate? I don't want an Innervate for later. Nourish would also be good for later, though. I'm not going to Nourish right now. If I no, let's just take the Nourish for now. I don't need that mana as much right now. Why am I able to cast Swipe? Okay. Because I was pretty sure I was showing 3 mana there, and instead I still had 4. I was confused. I must have been seeing something wrong. I'm assuming the Kazakus potion is... Okay, Frost Nova. At that point, she may not even need... What's his voice? Gains +2/+2 if an enemy is frozen. That is a poor choice. Your deck would just be better without that. You don't need that. You could just be winning and stuff. But that's fine, whatever. I already have a mulch to mulch that, so I'll just take a Nourish. And I don't need to swipe those guys particularly because I'm not going to be attacking this turn anyway. I'm probably going to be frozen forever, honestly, which is a problem. I have some charge technically, but not enough to get through. All right, let's mulch her before I screw up and don't mulch her. We have 2 mana left. Is it just do I actually have more than 10 mana crystals? Because that would be messed up. Already got a Nourish. Having an additional swipe is probably not bad. I was hoping for Jade. I'm going to get Jade now? Yeah. Now I can't use it. Let's take the Innervate. Innervate. Peruse. Jade Idol. There we go. That's what I need. As if the duplicate stuff works. It should just, literally, it should just have given you a deck full of peruse so that the duplicate stuff doesn't work, because that's a little bit ridiculous. You could play with
Gonna be rich.
Reno and Kazakis and like one of the class-based unique guys. Some are better than others, but still. Now, I guess the idea is, theoretically, I could overpower Reno with my Jade Army of Jade Armies. I can spend 8 mana, and it'll kill all mirror images. So, I just have to get my army big enough to kill everything, yeah, to do 30 damage in one turn, basically. I'm still assuming that that's not a... Yeah, I'm assuming that's the thing that I'm assuming it is. That it's a mirror entity, which is why I'm not taking any Ayas. Okay, do I want to double swipe this turn? I'd only be hitting for 15. She's just going to Reno, so there's not that much point. I think doing one swipe's probably good, but let's nourish first.
I wonder.
Yeah, it's just there are 10 cards in your deck. I should have looked at it earlier. I could have figured that out. But not that it would have helped me to figure it out. Innervate, sure. That means I can bruise more. Jade Blossom. I need more Jade. Let's peruse and see what I've got, and then we'll decide from there. Okay, that's not as helpful. Hitting her for any damage is actually not that important right this second. I could have innervated and kung fu'd the 1 hit point one. I could have hit her for some damage or killed Reno. She might do a bunch of damage to me, so killing Reno wouldn't have been bad actually. But yeah, okay, she's got Blizzard and Nova, so she's covered. She can do a lot of freezing. She can keep me locked down semi forever. I'm gonna have to kill her, guys. This is going to be a real slow slugging match unless she just kills me. And Kazakis potions would get pretty crazy too. But yeah, being frozen out, not great. Druid of the Saber is actually going to help me out a little bit. First off, it can waste that mirror entity. Let's find out for sure. Charge mode. There's not a mirror entity? What is it then? I need to kill those guys because they're doing a lot of damage to me. It does mean I can play guys from now on, so that's different. Yeah, I guess I'm not doing much this turn. Now, the thing about Jade is, my army is unlimited. Can get larger and larger, so the Blizzards aren't going to kill through the Jade. Kazakis can kill the Jade and also resummon tons of crap and do insane things. Like, he's probably going to kill me off pretty good. But you never know. I don't remember all the effects, but he can do a lot when he's starting like 10 cost potions. Or it could have been a 5 cost potion and just use it right now. But no, you got a Frost Nova, you don't need the 10 cost. You're shooting the big one. That's interesting. I think... Well, do I need the Nourish? Or should I take the Innervate to make sure that I have enough energy to fuel the Auctioneer? We're going to do that.
I got the best deals anywhere.
The Peruse counts as a spell? That is incredibly dumb. Come on, Innervates. Should actually just be doing like a burn them out combo, apparently. Should I be getting Druids of the Saber? Druid of the Saber? I need 2 Druids of the Saber to take out Buddy. But she's not a spell. I'm gonna run out of time, damn it. Innervates? I'm gonna so run out of time. Damn it. Okay, am I just dead? I'm probably just dead. Should have got out more army. She's probably got an ice block there, which is, again, super atomic paranoid for, like, what's going on. But I guess she's worried about infinite combos sort of stuff, but... He'd probably just kill me. He must be able to just kill me. 6 damage to all minions. Add 3 random demons to your hand. Okay, interesting. He's discovery-based, so she can't necessarily get what she wants all the time out of him. Yeah, well, I can cast Aya's now. It's kind of expensive, though. I should probably have a mulch lying around. Oh, wait, I should have taken the auctioneer. He's super good. Right.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Time waits for no one.
I'm assuming she can just blow me up pretty soon, though. She'd only need 4 friggin' Medivh guys. No, she only needs 3 Medivh guys because she can Fire Blast me. If she's just been building up Medivhs because my health is low, then she wins. She's got a bunch of random demons in her hand. She also could have gotten Charge Demon guy. Doomguard. I've lost all the names now. Frost Nova, bad. Abyssal. Oh, that hurts people too. Okay. So, do I have to change gears to killing her right now? In which case, I need swipes and Druids of the Saber. 3 swipes, or I'm not gonna. I can't generate enough of them. I have to mulch that guy. I'm gonna die from like the dudes. It is inevitable. I need to mulch him, I'm pretty sure. Since I'm not getting through. I'm not going to get enough to kill this turn. I can't really keep going unless I get an Innervate, and also my hand's exploding, so whatever. Not that there's much cost to my hand exploding, except if I can't choose a new card. Can he lock me to where I can't get a new card? That would be poor. So she should just be able to kill me. 2 Medivhs now, 2 Medivh guys, and shoot me, and I die. If she can't do that, then she's got to be able to either Reno or freeze me. Although Reno doesn't actually help as much anymore. She's just got to freeze me because I can do 30 damage in a turn.
I just need a volunteer.
Okay, that seems unnecessary. Why is he even in your... Oh no, you got random demons, that's why he's in your deck. Yeah. Why is that in your deck? I don't even know. Mulch? I don't think I need to mulch. Swipes, maybe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Peruse must just not count as a card in your hand. I mostly just need Innervates. Oh, God damn it, that's not Innervates. I won't have enough mana from things that are not Innervates. Innervate. Oh, you killed my auctioneer. Ah. Innervate? Oh, it's not Innervate. If I play him, then I'm really gambling on his stuff. And I'll run out of cards and stuff, too. I'm going to take him, but I'm not going to use him. God damn it. This is sucking. I'm not going to be able to do anything. I've got to be dead now. She needs 5 damage. Unless she's just playing with me because she knows she can freeze me out every turn. I could have killed this guy, reduced the damage. I don't really care about his making battle cries more expensive thing.
What to do? What to do?
The only thing that affects is Aya, and she hasn't been super needed this game. Maybe she's not needed at all. Maybe I could take her out and have some kind of additional utility to help me with whatever the hell this situation is. Just take the star, whatever, the 5 damage draw card thing. It's just, it costs 6. It costs more than half. That's like a lot of mana. Are you going to kill me yet or not? Are you really just trying to whittle me down with that? You must have the, Medivh guys. It's probably because she has an ice block, so she's just got no incentive to do that. I guess having a way to gain health in here would be good. Mostly I just play Reno now. That's what I take out Io and put in Reno because that's the bullshit. Yeah. So... That is not an innervate. God damn it. That is an innervate. It's not an innervate.
Time waits for no one.
Can't do anything without the innervates. I don't have enough time now. No, it's not going to give them to me either. Fine. Big pointless Jade. Pretty sure she's just toying with me because she knows she has an ice block. Would I play with something to get rid of secrets? It seems so ridiculous. Mostly just Reno. Her method... Someone might have a better mage deck, but her methods of killing me would be vastly insufficient. If not for her ability to just lock me down forever. I guess the ice block is serving a purpose, and you could take an ice block potentially every turn. You could have one sitting in your hand, so you could just ice block lock forever. Yeah, there are a lot of ways that the mage can just be invincible. I wasn't thinking of that. You just make sure you always have one ice block in play and one in your hand. She's just gonna kill me that way, or she could just Medivh me anytime. She's not gonna bother right now because she's just wasting everyone's time. Okay.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I don't have any cheap cards to run this off of. That's so stupid.
Job's done.
I didn't realize when I played that I didn't have any cheap cards in my hand. I would have just nourished instead and tried to keep doing stuff. Finish me with a potion. Does he even have a potion that does direct damage? I don't think he does. Yeah, this is just a waste of everyone's time. I'm not even going to do a third game. Deals 6 damage. Okay, he does. That one deals damage. She could have killed me at any time. No, obviously, she was just screwing around. So it's interesting. The mage way is pretty strong. Kazakus is ridiculous. If I was going to play this anymore, I would definitely put in Reno, but I think that's probably enough for now after that display. I think we've played this enough now to discover what kinds of things you can do that are messed up and wrong. That's usually the main point of these brawls. So the main thing is that the peruse thing is smart, having that card in there, but they've clearly made an error by allowing the unique guys to trigger, I think. I don't think that it's good for the game to have Reno, because if your strategy was not Jade, Reno would really be locking things down. Oh, Pit Lord, that's just what I needed. Anyway, that was this week's Tavern Brawl. It is a pretty interesting one, but I think it's going to get broken pretty fast. I know what my targets are, but I'm sure you have other ideas for what would break it. Even without Kazakus, actually, the mage thing is pretty strong. Just being able to hoard ice blocks. Leaves Valet is a good choice. If you're going to hoard ice blocks, might as well. So yeah, there are a lot of interesting things you can do, though. I'm sure there are lots of other broken things for other classes. We've only seen a couple. So otherwise, though, we'll see what they come up with next week.
If you like this, please click the eponymous button. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.